So Darren, two teams, it was a big game today, third and fourth, and we came out just on the wrong end of the scoreline. What's your make of the game?
No, I thought they deserved to win. I thought they deserved, when you finish games like that, the easy thing to do is to reflect on Ince's chance or the fact that the goal might have been onside rather than offside. It's very easy. I thought they were better than us, and I thought they were better than us at things that we have been better than everyone at over the whole season. And you have to be honest, and you have to show some professionalism. And so I must say, I thought Paul and his team were better than us today.
And when you reflect back, and obviously a strong performance from Chesterfield. What were the ways we could have? Are there ways that we could have nullified that? Do you think today?
Yeah, it doesn't help when you pass the ball back to them all the time, does it? So it's our level of play was not anywhere near in and out of possession, and that's why we didn't see any sort of sustainability to any sort of passage. I mean, almost we sort of lost the game without throwing our last punches. I don't like those sorts of things. If you're going to lose a game, you throw every punch in your armoury. But there was no sustained passage at all, and because we couldn't sustain any sort of pressure in without the ball, it meant that we had fewer times in possession. And then when we had it in possession, we were god awful. We were really poor, really poor. With our forward passing, really poor with our attention, and what we did was we helped serve what is a really good attacking team. I mean, a really good attacking team, and Paul's teams have always been very dispersed and expansive. We served them their style of play for us not executing ours, and when you do that, it doesn't matter if it's Chesterfield or Sarll or Torquay, anyone, you won't win.
So, obviously, there were frustrations in that, and it felt like we were just struggling. Like you say, when you're struggling to get back into a game, a decision can go against you, or a mistake, or whatever, and it just felt like that sort of game. Whenever we were trying to do anything, I think you could say that, it just didn't really get any.
No, we couldn't break that cycle, and I believe that when you have momentum and you're doing the right things, maybe the goal would be given. Who knows? It was a wonderful finish by Armand. Maybe under calmer circumstances where we're not trying to chase our game, Rowan composes himself in a completely different way and slides it in. But we're always analytical about our performances. We have to be humble enough to accept that on any given day we can be good or bad. I don't think we were bad today. I thought the level of the fixture showcased a different standard, and because of that, and because we couldn't reach the standard to win the fixture, I think you naturally kind of assume that we were poor. I just thought we never really sustained any of our normal work. We never really sustained any sort of territory. Once we got into their final third, the ball came out very quickly and very easily, which I didn't like. And the differentiation in performance between first half and second half was nowhere near good enough. We had to come out second half and be better, but we weren't. So again, you lick your wounds and you say well done to the opponent. No, I think what Paul does over his career is very, very good, and you've got to say that Chesterfield were the better team.
And nearly 3,000 home fans alone, so they did make a good amount of noise, particularly in the second half.
No, all game. I thought they were excellent. Even before the game, they really stood up to their end of the bargain there. I thought they were brilliant. It's the only highlight of the day that we can do it, but we've got to do it we've got to have that level every week for the business, the economy of the football club to evolve. That's the type of level of interest we need, and there'll be days where we serve up like New Year's Day, or we'll serve up a thrilling spectacle, and there'll be days where we don't serve up enough, like today. But they were brilliant today, and I thank them deeply.
And disappointing as today was, I suppose, one of the good things about a league season is the game's gone. You then sort of reflect, and then it's on to next week at Maidstone, isn't it? And I'm sure a good number of fans will be there as well. And
I hope so. We need to improve. We need to. If we play like that, we still won't come out victorious in any way. So we're going to need to improve in the week. We need to make sure we have a very strong week, and then we need to implement everything that we do, because that's the worst for the coach when the team doesn't look like it's I didn't think we even looked like we'd practiced or prepared for the game, which is very, very disappointing for a football coach.
Well, we're all in it together, so we'll see you next week, mates, and have a good week.
Top man. Thank you. Thanks.